guys, welcome back. Today's video is going to be a demo, review, and wear test of the L'Oreal Infallible Total Cover Foundation. I bought mine from Walmart for about $12. It's the color 307 Sand Beige. If you're curious, but my skin type is about normal to dry right now. I wouldn't even call myself combo. I don't tend to get too oily. I am in my 9th month of pregnancy, so my skin is very acne prone, and I have different needs in different parts of my face. Let's go ahead and get to the demo. No idea if this is a good color match. Ooh, interesting. It has like a squeezy tip and it comes out like in a small little round thing. So I don't know how much I need, so I just put some on here. This is my handy dandy Sigma F80 flat kabuki. It is very moussey almost. It's hard to tell, but this may be too light. Oh no. It does have good coverage. I'm still on that same bit that I had on my hand. Yeah, this color is a little too light for me. Probably would have been fine in the middle of winter, but here in Phoenix it's already at 100 degrees. And if I seem out of breath, it's because probably I'm 9 months pregnant when you're watching this, and I am very out of breath all the time. The coverage is decent. I wouldn't say it's as good as the Urban Decay All Nighter because I can still see my acne through it. But I'm going to have a little bit more on my hand to finish up that, and I'm going to take it down my neck since it is a little too light for me. Just tapping it over where I want a little more coverage. It's got decent coverage. I would say it's called Infallible Total Cover. I don't know about that, but it's medium to full. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and finish up my makeup. I'm going to use no shimmery products. I'm going to use a matte bronzer, a matte blush, no highlighter. Alright, so this is the foundation with makeup finished. I did not add powder to add extra coverage except for just right under my eyes. And now I'll go ahead and tell you what I have on the rest of my face. I just applied moisturizer and eye cream, and then I used the Makeup Forever Step 1 Skin Equalizer, the smoothing primer underneath the foundation. I did use the Bobbi Brown corrector in peach right under my eyes. That's where we started. And then I applied the foundation. And then I used the Tarte Shape Tape Concealer in light medium. Then just a little bit of MAC's Mineralized Skin Finish in light plus under my eyes only. On my lips is this Milani Color Statement lipstick in Plum Rose. I may change it out so it's a little bit more berry to match my shirt, but for now that's what I'm wearing. And then I just use a bunch of different eyeshadow brands on my eyes and a Maybelline eyebrow pencil. So I am going to check back in a little bit. It's now about 11 in the morning, so I'm going to check back in a few hours and we'll see how the foundation is holding up. But as of right now, as you can see, looks okay. I can still see some pigmentation through it, so I wouldn't call it total coverage. But let's go ahead and check in a little bit and see how shiny I am. Alright guys, it's been about 4 or 5 hours, so I thought I'd check in. First of all, I don't like the color match on this foundation. I feel like it's really light, so that's my own fault. The packaging is good. I like that, that it's a squeeze tube and everything. But the colors on the packaging and the exterior is misleading because this looks so dark that I thought I got my right shade, and then now if you can see it up against my skin, like this is totally not the same color as my face. Anyway, after 4 or 5 hours, it is still demi-matte. There's no shine to my face. I don't produce a whole lot of oil. I've been indoors, so that's not surprising to me, but I can definitely see it like breaking up already on my chin and my nose area. I can see my spots through it. I'll show you. I'm going to give you a close-up. Okay, so see, you can totally see through this foundation already. All these spots here. My nose looks kind of scaly. I've done no touch-ups, no blotting, no powder. I can see my little spots through the foundation all over. And it's kind of accentuating the dryness on my nose. that's my check-in at 4 or 5 hours. I'll check back in again before dinner and then again before bed. Okay, it has been 7 hours since I applied the foundation. It is like barely there now. My nose looks awful. You can totally see the spots. No oil though. So let me go ahead and give you a close-up at 7 hours, and I'll do one more before bedtime. You can see freckle, freckle completely showing through. Acne completely showing through. Emphasizing the texture on my nose. Tiny bit of shine. I did not put on any highlighter today, so any glow you see is my skin glowing. So I'm getting a little bit oily. Don't know how this would be if you were truly oily skinned. So I'll be back in a few hours. Alright guys, it's been about 11 hours now. The foundation, no bueno. I don't like it. I would not repurchase. I would not recommend it for my skin type. The coverage wasn't there for me. The longevity wasn't there for me. Even the finish wasn't my favorite. So I'm going to go ahead and give you a close-up so you can tell, but I have not done any touch-ups whatsoever. I applied no powder to the rest of my face. No highlights, no shimmery products. So at 11 hours, there's no foundation on my nose. My acne is completely visible. Freckles, freckles, I mean, I am not impressed. The nose is what bothers me the most. A little bit of mascara fallout, don't bother. That's not the foundation, but not much coverage on the nose. Alright, so overall, price point I think is really good. Packaging, pretty decent. I would like to see them make the outer packaging match the color of the product that's inside, because I think the outer packaging makes this look a lot darker and the product inside is a lot lighter. Color range is okay. For drugstore, it's medium. L'Oreal can do better. They have a pretty decent color range in other products. So it says this is up to 24-hour foundation. I disagree. It claims to be a natural finish, wearing up to 24 hours, high coverage with an air-light texture. I would say it gives kind of a natural, maybe more towards matte finish. I would say it's medium coverage, and it does have a light texture, but light texture with no coverage. I'd rather have the heavy coverage and heavy texture, you know what I mean? A rich texture, as they call it on here. Price point's okay though, so for drugstore it's like $10 to $12. That's alright. Overall, I think that this foundation might be okay for people with combo skin, especially if you don't mind blotting or wearing powder. I don't think you would like it if you were super oily, and I don't think you'd like it if you were super dry, which kind of limits who can wear it. Availability of it is good and all that, but yeah, I don't think I will be reaching for it again. The only thing I was thinking was if I didn't have as much acne to cover and I wasn't looking for complete full coverage, and my skin was lighter, because I think the color was a little bit too light. I don't know if you can tell. I'm a lot more tan than my face is currently. I think that if I were to wear it like in the next winter and I didn't have all this acne due to pregnancy, might I like it? Perhaps. So I'm going to keep it, but I don't think I'll be reaching for it all summer because it's too light and I don't love the finish. But do I think it would have held up better with powdering? Probably. So that is it for my review. Hope you guys found it helpful. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.